This is the video I made for my coworker in Greenview Lodge. And then I'm continuing with my part of the traveling part. Alright. First of all, as I said, I was in Minnesota and I took the plane from Minnesota straight to San Francisco, and then I supposed to rent a car to drive it to the national park called Yosemite in the middle of between these two cities, but I failed. And I'll explain the reason why I failed. And then I straight to Los Angeles and San Diego. And I attended a tour straight to Las Vegas. This is whole of my main travel plan. Alright. First of all, I want to introduce San Francisco to you guys. The most impressive stuff in San Francisco is the city is full of up and down hills. Alright, San Francisco is a city full of hills, right? You guys know it? And then I rent a mini car over there. Yeah, it's a place around the North California. And then I rent a mini car over there, and the car was look like this one. It's a mini car. Because it's a mini car, so the engine of it was very bad. You know, when we're going up the hill, we are slower than the people walking there. And I was very afraid of breaking this engine because if I break it, I have to pay a lot of insurance and a lot of money, right? So we are very afraid. And you know, this picture have a very interesting story. Can anyone saw this picture and explain the story? Anyone want to guess or create their own story? Cool.
You can park between cars.
First of all, yeah, that's correct. I can park between cars. But the most awkward thing is this car do not have backup. Which means I can only push from here. I have to jump out from the car, I push it here, and to make sure there's no car behind me, and then I'm safe to leave. Yeah, this is very awkward thing. Do not try that in your free time. Alright, continue to the journey. The base game resort. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. In Minnesota, I went to the capital of Minnesota, it's called Minneapolis. And then American baseball league is very cool. Like their whole baseball court, the people in the baseball court, they support the home team, right? They all supporting the same team. But in Taiwan, you can see the separate cheerleader. They're cheering for their own teams. But in the United States, they're cheering for their home teams. And in the Minnesota, the home team is called Twin City. And then I went there and then I see, and then I feel the atmosphere over there was so good because every people was supporting the same team, the home team, Twin City. But at that, the Twin City lost the game, and I saw a lot of people cried, and a lot of people feeling bad, feeling upset because their home team lost. Then I searched the internet, I found, oh, the season of this, the Twin City season is not very good. So I supposed to find a good team and then to see their win in their home team, right? Then I straight to San Francisco, I searched the internet, I found San Francisco Giants. It's a very good team last year because they won a champion. And I went to the home score, but they lost the game again. I don't know why. I searched the internet again and I found out, wow, they was good last year, but they is very bad this year. And I didn't find out that. I just waste $8 to buy the tickets and then to see they lose their game. A lot of people, they cried, whatever. Alright. Oh, and then after this game was finished, I supposed to find a team who will win. And I searched the internet. I find, alright, Los Angeles, the next city, I will go there. And then the Los Angeles Dodgers was very good this year. So I'll tell you guys the story later. And the most awkward thing in San Francisco was I live in a well-known hostel without sheet and towel. I have no idea. I just searched the internet. I found a very good hostel, and then it's a very well-known hostel. But there's no introduction over there. They list that you have to bring your own sheet and own towel. So when I get there, I bring nothing but only my suitcase. And then I found out there's no sheet. I can only use my dirty t-shirt, put it on the bed to pretend that that's my sheet. And then that my roommates, who is from the European, they filmed me very weird. They saw that. They maybe murmur like, alright, David is a very weird person because he didn't bring his own sheet and towel. I can only use my dirty clothes to wipe my body, to make it dry. Yeah, that's very awkward. So remember when you visit a hostel or whatever, make sure there's, to see the review or to see the introduction, clearful. Yeah.
So hostel actually means for backpackers.
Correct.
You just bring a sleeping bag and your towel.
Yeah.
And they only provide the mattress.
Yeah, I said I was an idiot. Yeah.
No, it's just that you didn't know that.
Okay, now I knew it. Alright, the reflection of the city is, my view was totally broadened by this amazing city because I am a student in land economics, and then it is something related to urban planning. So when I look through this special city, well, it's mean like learning while you are traveling. That is the reflection I have from this city. Alright, then straight to Los Angeles to Santiago. Yeah, I supposed to rent a car, right? I told you guys before, but the car rental company, they did my credit card. They said the credit card brought from Taiwan was not illegal in America because there's no name on it. The Taiwanese credit card don't have name. I don't know why, but the American credit card do have the name. So they don't allow me to rent a car, even though that the clerk was Asian. They just don't allow me to do it, and I feel very upset. And then we decided to book the megabus from San Francisco to Los Angeles. And megabus have a very cool program. It's about $1 tickets. Only $1 and you can take the train, take the bus from the San Francisco to Los Angeles with $1. But you have to book it as soon as possible, as early as possible. And then we didn't know that, so at that day we can only book the tickets on the day that we have to leave. So the tickets was very expensive. And then my girlfriend was very in a rush, booking in a rush, so she booked like 4 tickets for 2 people. And then we wasted a lot of money. But we still have to fix that out, so I will tell you guys later about this story. Alright, the most impressive stop in Los Angeles was, of course, the SeaWorld and Universal Studio. The SeaWorld is in Santiago, and then the Universal Studio in Los Angeles. And then the baseball game resort, as like I told you guys, Los Angeles Dodgers was very good this year. So, we lost the game again. I don't know why, I just bring no luck to the baseball court. Yeah, three game and 3 loss in a row. That's very awkward. I'll never do that again. And then the most awkward thing in this 2 city was I almost passed out after an extreme activity. Alright, I'll tell you guys this very interesting story because have you guys ever heard about an extreme activity is called skydiving? Yeah.
Anyone skydive?
Anyone skydive? You did? Oh no, sorry. Alright. I went there and I was skydiving there. And then I was afraid of, skydiving was very dangerous activity, so I'm afraid of getting puke or throw up after this activity. So I didn't eat any breakfast, I didn't eat any lunch. I just, with my empty stomach, went there. And then, alright, I live in my uncle's place, and I asked my uncle, said, "Uncle, I want to go skydiving today." And my uncle said, "No, today is Sunday, I have to go to church, you have to go by yourself." Then I took the train in Los Angeles from A to B. And then I found out it's still no use because it's too far away. There's 2 choices for me. First of all, I run. I jog over there. Second, I took the taxi. But the taxi in America was frequently expensive. So I choose to run under the sunshine of California in summer vacation in 2 hours for 15 kilometers. Then I have no idea because all of my brain was thinking, I want to win, I want to go for skydiving, so I was so excited. I didn't realize that my body was not very good in that shape. So I just run in 2 hours, and almost a whale dog in the United States is running after me, like chasing after me, and it's very another story. I will not tell you guys today. And then when I arrived the place, I was so excited to feel that I'm not uncomfortable. I still go skydiving. I jump in the plane, I jump off the plane, I pass out on the ground. Yeah. And then the people, the working staff over there were very nervous. They feed me apple, they feed me banana, they feed me juice to make sure I'm still alive. And then it made me a free meal actually. So it's not that awkward, but yeah, whatever. And then the reflection of these 2 cities was one never arranged enough to beat changes. So make sure everything and always have a plan B. That is the car rental example I showed you guys. So this is a reflection I have from these 2 cities. And then last city is I attended a tour to Las Vegas with 2 nights and 1 day straight to Great Canyon, spending 3 days. And then the most interesting stuff happened there was American built a great city in the desert. On the bus, I can see from the view between me is whole desert. But then I found a building, and I found 2 buildings, then I found 3 buildings, then I found a city. It's an amazing city, which is maybe bigger than the center of Taipei. Building was built over in the desert, and I have no idea how they make it. Yeah, this is just a miracle. And then the great meal I have in Las Vegas, I have a luxurious meal with a great discount. I'll show you guys a picture now. Alright? $75 is the total for the meal, but I just spent what? Like $6.6. Of course, I have spent $12 on the internet to buy Groupon, but I just spent like $18 to the whole meal. And then the restaurant was very, very good. And then I wanted to do it again, but there's no chance for me to find a cheap Groupon again. Alright, back to the journey. The most awkward thing that happened in Las Vegas was I was too young to do everything. Like I was just 20 years old. And then the law in America, they limit you to you have to be like 21 and then you can do everything like gamble, like getting drunk. So I have no way to enjoy the moment in Las Vegas. So when I arrived in my room, I can do nothing. I just walk down the stairs and then find a casino and watching people lose their money. Yeah, that is the thing I have done in the United States. So the reflection I had for these 2 cities was, I should bring my fake ID to gamble and get drunk in that city. Alright, cool. And then tell you guys the accounting book of US dollars, that how many money I spend, how many money I earn in the United States. The fee before the trip, including everything like the tickets, air tickets, like the agency fees and like the visa, I spent like 3,000 United States dollars. So it's about, I'm not good at math, 90,000 NTD. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, and then the money I had made in USA was about 4,000 in 70 days, including being a housekeeper, including being a golf course driver, golf course cleaner, whatever. Everything I earned over there was $4,100 over there. And then the money I spent in USA, I mean, in the traveling part, the journey, it's almost 1,500 around 10 days, and then all the souvenirs and the t-shirt, everything is from the United States. It cost me $1,500. So the total was minus 500, but in my view, it was definitely worth it. It's absolutely fantastic because you just spend like 500, but if you stay in Taiwan for a summer vacation, you will spend like more than 500 US dollars, right? You turn on the air condition and you pay for a lot of stuff. Yeah, that is, in my view, is definitely worth it. Alright, so what I got from this journey, first of all, the English improvement a little bit. Because I was in a place with full of international students and with full of Americans, I can only contact them in English. And a little bit poor Chinese because I teach them a little bit Chinese. I teach them how to say I love you in Chinese. Like, do you know what is this one? I regard this one as a wall, okay? Wall, and then I, and then me. So whenever, oh, 1 year, 1 year. They never do that, but they try hard to remember everything. That's English improvement in the United States. And then the ability to solve problems. As I tell you guys that the Megabus example, that is the double charge because we spent like 4 tickets for 2 people. And then I called the manager over there and then to discuss a little bit. And then they allowed me to get a refund with 2 tickets. So after 10 days. So I'm very appreciate that. And then that is the ability I learned to solve the problems over there. And then the third one is cultural experience. I believe that Professor David had told you guys about culture shock at the first day of the class, right? It's the post, whatever. And then I have culture shock over there. The first culture shock I had in the United States was, I was in a city before in Taiwan, but I went to a countryside part. So when I visited there, the people over there are so nice. But my neighbors in Taipei were like indifferent. They don't know my name actually. But when I visit there, the Americans, they regard me as their friends, as their families. So they treat me very well. And it gave me a culture shock. And then I feel like I just been there like 3 months in the United States, and they take care of me as good as their children. They bring me to a restaurant for eat. They bring me to their house to play tubing, as the video I show you guys. Yeah. And then after I came back to Taiwan, I said that I'm supposed to treat my international friends nicely. So I just brought some of my American friends to Miaoli for a day trip, whatever, just because of I learned the cultures over there. And then the second cultural experience I have is the parties. As you guys know, Americans and the Europeans, they like parties every night. They have parties every night, and then
Every night? Gosh.
every single night. Yeah, and then they get drunk every night.
Uh,
And then they get late to work the other days because they got hangover. But I never get drunk because I wasn't 21. I cannot drink over there, so
oh.
it's a pity. But I still taste a little bit. Yeah, of course. And then the international friends I have in the United States. Well, as a university student, we're supposed to stay up late, right? Like we stay up like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. every night, just doing nothing but surfing the internet. Then you find out all of your friends, all of the Taiwanese friends, they went to sleep. There's no friend to chat. Then what can you do? You can chat with your international friends because they just wake up from the other side of the earth. They just wake up. So you can chat with them and then do something. That is the one benefit I got from international friends. I'm just kidding. And then that is the pictures that the American took me and my girlfriend to the Chinese restaurant, and then I teach them how to use the chopsticks, but it's too hard, so they failed. Then I use them another way, like being a chopstick vampire. And then they just learned, and then we took the picture, and everybody was have a blast over there.
Vampire.
Yeah. All right, and then another one is the memories, of course. Making videos is very good stuff over there, and then it can make sure that you have all of your memories. And then also I made a diary in the United States, in my 80 days in the United States, and I passed it from here. You guys can take a look. Like, I would say that making diary is a very good way because you can record everything, especially the summer vacation, which is very fantastic for you. So it's the best of the best. Then the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. That is one of my review of getting travel. And then another one is you still have to behave yourself. Otherwise, you'll be caught by the police like this picture. Yeah, I know it's a joke, but it's something you have to do because you in America, you represent Taiwanese, right? So if you do something bad behavior, it will make other things like Taiwanese are dumb. But we are not dumb, right? We are very good. We are excellent students. So you have to behave yourself and then to shine your country. And then another thing is you never have a haircut in the United States. Why I want to say that is because this picture, the American style of the hairstyle is freaking me out, and then I will never try that again. All right. And the summary of this is you can dream it and you can do it. And then the last, everything I will show you guys, the video I made for the travel.
Hello. Oh, so sweet.
And that is about my today's presentation. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, question.